What's going on, everybody? Mark Galloway here. In this new vlog, we're going to be traveling to North Carolina, and we are going to be going to the Digger's Dungeon. And it's not just going to be for a visit back and forth, back there, over there, and back home. We are going to be competing at the No Limit, we're going to be competing at the No Limit RC World Finals. And, yeah, it's basically going to be a pretty nice event to have fun and such. But, so I'm going to be bringing the Slash, the E-Maxx, and the Carolina Crusher and hashtag Mark Crush bodies. I'm actually going to show them to you once we get to the Airbnb that I booked. So there is some stuff going on inside of the garage. The upstairs, it's unbearably hot. I need to consider getting a new air conditioning system for that. Also, I need to consider cleaning the carpet because I feel like there's some stuff on it. But yeah, not to mention that there are some bugs flying around there 24/7. Or, well, not exactly, but like time to time. But yeah. Also, I got a new body. I'm actually gonna bring that with me and then just at least trim it, just to at least get some process in. I'm not gonna paint it just yet, but I will have to at some point in time. But probably sometime soon. Anyways, I just packed. I just need to get my stuff together, and we're going to be heading towards, and then we're going to go to North Carolina. Now, I'm not going to be showing you much of the trip, considering the fact that I do want to, keep my focus composed, and also I don't want to get distracted. I will try to film what I can. If I don't film anything, then I'm sorry I didn't. But if there's anyone who leaves highlights up on YouTube, then that would be nice too. I'll try to link some down below if I find anything. But either way, let's just see how this turns out. So I'm now going to start my trip. Nothing better than stopping for a quick lunch at Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza. Sexy. And finally, we have a piece of the Alcini Alfredo. So that was a pretty nice meal. So I'm now about to get into the car. I'm going to arrive a little later than I expected, but yeah. But I should be good for the rest of the trip food-wise. I might get a drink there and there. I just need to change out of this shirt now because there's pizza stains all over it. No big deal, but I mean, I just prefer not to wear the shirts like this for the remainder of the time unless necessary. But yeah, but let's continue the trip. Over there, you guys, is a very long bridge that goes to Virginia Beach. So we're bound to pass by Virginia Beach very soon. We're gonna approach the Lucius Bridge Tunnel. It's a long name and I couldn't really pronounce it anyway, so I had to cut it short. But here we are. We're on the first portion of the bridge, and we're about to cross this very long beach bay, and yeah, we even have a really beautiful sunset on the horizon. It's very beautiful, and so is this beach, or this bay, this ocean, whatever you call it. It's very lovely. It's peaceful like heaven. A lot of pictures you'd see too. Hang up on your home on the beach bay. Just beautiful. So we're now here at the Airbnb at long last, finally. And it's a pretty nice, standard looking shack-like place. So this right here is the main door. There's a radio system. There's actually, in this bag, I actually have a couple of, I have one classic Gravedigger diecast, the chrome green, and a couple of trade cards that I hope that if I run into Dennis, I want to try to ask if he'll sign. These are the RC cards that I'm running. That's a Slash 4x4, Carolina Crusher. So tomorrow, in the morning, I got to start charging the batteries. I do also have my USB outlet charger in my car that I'll use, so I'll also use that to charge the batteries if I need to. And Also, in my spare time, like maybe after the first day, I'll see if I can get to work on this body, see if I can get some process done. I have my tools and spare parts that I'm using for working on the cars. I got my foldable table, which I do got to remember that is mine. I got my chargers right there. TV. So I just hope like there will be good things added to it. And hopefully, if Netflix works on it, which I'm sure it will have Netflix, I just hope I can get it in for free. And right here we have stove, kitchen setup, coffee machine, and I hope this is easy to work with. Microwave, ice cubes, and fire extinguisher, and some water. So there is, up in the town, up in the other direction, there is a Dollar General, and there's convenience and fast food places up there. So if anything, if I need anything else, I'll just go up there, no problem. And Digger's Dungeon is only about 22 minutes away from over here, so we're good on that. And and right here we have this blue sofa, and with this covering on, it feels very comfortable. So that's good. And if anyone wanted to, if I wanted to bring, if I wanted to bring someone with me, I mean, they can have this bed if they want. But if it was a girl, well, it'd be the same room. But yeah. And there's also lounge chair right here, and this one, comfortable enough. And so yeah, there's also right here. They also have like a board game and house manual, so I'm not gonna go too much on that. So right here, this is the bathroom. Is there a light? Yeah. And showers right here. I will have to be taking the shower actually, and I will shave, so I did come prepared for that. So yeah, small bathroom, and this is the bedroom. Not so much air conditioning in here, unfortunately, but I more like feel the air conditioning coming from in here. So yeah, that's all just about for this place. So I'm gonna get settled in, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. See what happens. Good morning, guys. It is my first day here in the North Carolina. So, well, the first night I spent. So right now I'm in the midst of getting my RC car. So today it is qualifying. So we had like a little bit of rain throughout the middle of the night. I checked the weather. It was initially supposed to be drizzling. Doesn't look like it as of right now. It's really nice out. So I will have to bring sunblock because it could get really hot. So depending when I get my qualifying done, when I get back, if I'm able to have time, maybe I will do a little bit of door dashing there and there, probably for an hour. Who knows? But if I have the time, maybe I'll do some work on the body right here. And I looked through the manual. It's just the usual rules and stuff, clean the house and all that stuff. And thankfully they do have Netflix, so I'm good on that. And the Digger's Diner is right on the premises, so if I'm hungry or need to get a milkshake, thankfully there is some convenience stores on the property. Maybe though when I am done, I'll probably will do some look around on the shop, so who knows. But right now I'm in the midst of getting my stuff ready. So four-wheel drive, short course track qualifying. Well, the qualifying for the Slash will be first, so I will have to bring the dual charger for the E-Maxx because it is going to be some time before I run that one. But I do want to do like a spare charging on that just in case batteries run a little low. So I will have to be careful when I'm test running it because I don't want to break the drive shaft. Maybe I will bring the parts just in case, worst case scenario, anything like that happens. But anyways, it's now 7:32, so I gotta finish getting ready, and we gotta go to the dungeon now. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so we're now here at the dungeon and Raceway Outlook. So the track from a couple of years ago, back in 2021,
was a little bit more tricky. But this one is a little bit more simple. We start at the start line, we go down, we hit this jump, we go outside, we go to the berm, go to the outside, go around that turn, and then it's the finish line, so it's a lot more simple. So registration is about to start. So again, from what I saw, we're going to start with the four-wheel drive short course truck, and that's going to be including my Slash. And so after that, there's going to be a few other trucks qualifying throughout, and then we're going to be doing the E-Maxx. Now the E-Maxx, from what I see, it's actually going to be a few more truck sessions and qualifying prior to the E-Maxx. So we're going to be double checking the batteries inside the E-Maxx. I might do a quick test drive with that truck, and same with the Slash, to make sure they're at complete speed possible before we go qualifying. Ourselves prior. So we're just waiting for registration to start, and then I'm gonna go register, and then we're gonna get ready to do some qualifying.
Power line, make sure everybody's doing good on it. We was down that side of town the other day, we were watching it, like, what the hell is he doing?
Oh,
and we realized he's going to power line.
Oh, so like he double checks it?
Yeah, they do it once a week. That's their job, to find the power line, to make sure nothing's wrong with it. No trees are laying on them.
Yeah, alright. Got it.
Take a look at this display of RC cars. King Crunch, Gravedigger, King Sling, Mini Gravedigger, Son of a Digger, Overkill Evolution, Blockhead. This body is like entirely made of wood, and it's signed by Darren Basil. There's a miniature King Sling, and under the body there's like Mega Blocks drivers. Put this back on. There is Split Personality, Gunslinger. Look at this. Flag. Rest in peace, Scott. Boogie Van. Overkill Evolution SUV. The 1/5 out. This is a 1/5 Outlaw. A Bog Hog. Barefoot. Old School Gravedigger, and Bigfoot. This is really cool. Yeah, sure enough, I couldn't really film my run, as I guess I just wanted to remain focused as best as possible. My first run I did with the Slash, I did pretty good. Didn't do too bad. I think I got it around the 1.1, 1.2 seconds, something like that. But my second run was a mess. I was all over the place on the first berm, and second turn I flipped over. And yeah, I got out qualified there. It wasn't a tough race, but it was still, I guess, it just nerves, anticipations, such like that. But yeah, first run was good. And now it is raining, as you probably hear. So we didn't get to the E-Maxx just yet, but after that it will be the end of the day one. I'm sure I got out qualified on by the last couple of passes by the other guys that were really fast and really good. And so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this rain. It said it was supposed to end in like approximately an hour, and if anything, I'll be able to qualify the E-Maxx Carolina Crusher. And then after that, we'll see if I can have something at the diner. And if they're closed today, I don't know if they are open. I don't know if they are closed. But if they are open, I'll see if I can get a bite over there. And then after that, the day will be done. And then maybe I'll dash a little bit in the area. So yeah, that's what we're going for. I have to wait for this rain to pass. Well, the rain is lighting up a bit, but it still needs to... Well, the rain is lighting up a bit, but it still needs some time to you know, really stop before we can get back to qualifying. But, you know, in the meantime, no, there's nothing more than just like having a quick bite. The Digger's Diner was closed for the day, but next 2 days it'll be open. But I do want to go to the Kartek barbecue restaurant when I can. But still, this still does do well. Okay, guys, so we're back at the cabin, settling in for the next night. But I have a little bit of work to do. So the Slash is still running pretty good. The E-Maxx, however, after qualifying ended, there was a few guys that I was trying to catch up on. There is some RCs. I did say that like I'm gonna retire from collecting RCs, but I guess necessarily if I wanted to get another one for the Diggers, the No Limit RC World Finals that only, then I would probably consider getting one more. But I need to think about it. Maybe not. But anyways, when I was doing practice laps with the E-Maxx, the steering, it kind of stiffed, like it wasn't steering as sharp anymore, and then it got stuck. I then took it to Hobbytown USA in Virginia Beach, and thankfully they were open. And it turns out like the steering servo right here was kind of like getting stripped or something, from what I remember with them saying. So it doesn't work anymore. So I'm not going to take that out, throw it away, and replace it with this one that I got. And hopefully it works out well, and this one will be good to go for tomorrow. So I'm going to get to work, and hopefully it comes out just fine. Okay, guys, so let's check out the results. Changing the clutch back, but here. Steering is working again. It may be even powerful than the steering than before. It can now, I think it can steer just as sharp as, maybe even a lot more sharper than the last one. So that one could stay for the long run unless something happens to it. And so it's not as tall as like the other one because you're able to get that one in, but as long as it's able to work for the long run, then, you know, that's all that matters. But either way, thank you to Hobbytown USA in Virginia Beach for giving me that new steering servo, and I was able to pull it through. And now I was worried that I was not going to be able to even freestyle or hell even race with this truck, but now we certainly can. But anyways, it's time to put this down and relax for the night and get ready for a big day tomorrow. There's nothing better than having a late night comfort dinner, watching TV. I can't open it. Before bed. Got potato skins, mac and cheese burger with fries, and mac and cheese. Let's just thought that, like, since I barely have a mac and cheese burger, here's like the taste test of this. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's it. So it's day number 2, and it's supposed to be racing today. And I know I haven't really gotten a whole lot of footage from the day. I'm probably not going to get a lot of footage, especially from the event, being that like I said, I want to stay as focused as I possibly can be. And tomorrow is also supposed to be the last day and freestyle, and hopefully that goes well. I do hope that the E-Maxx can stay as stable as it can be. I gotta remember, I gotta take this table with me for a maintenance station. But just hope that things go well as it can possibly be. Will I win? Most likely not. Probably not. If I do end up winning, hey, that's awesome. But hey, my dad told me before I left is that like the main thing you gotta really just focus on doing is having fun, and that's true. So when I'm able to, if I'm able to, I'll be able to show the show and shine session. And hopefully if Dennis is there, hopefully I'll get a picture or autographs. We'll have to see. But I mean, if he is there, he might be still doing his job and just like, you know, exploring and all that stuff. But anyways, I just need to get the last of my stuff and we'll head our way.
Oh, look at the little guy. You have a little frog. pretty cute. You shouldn't be staying here, little man. See if I can scoot him out somehow. There's no sticks from what I see. Come on. Oh God. He's trying to escape me. I don't want to close the lid on him. Just throwing the trash out. He's just right there. You shouldn't be staying here. You got the wild out there. Where'd you go? He's scared. Oh, and he just peed. I'm gonna take this out for right now. I'm gonna tip it over. Come on. Yeah, he's scared. Well, he's finally out. You can now go explore. You're free. Yep, see? He's just gonna wander into the grass. But at least with the opportunity now, he can go explore the freedom. I didn't want him to stay in the trash. Well, that's a little frog for you guys.
This is how you kill time.
Oh yeah!
Ah, but you're out.
Let's go! Let's out. Mark, you're up. Who do you got?
I don't know.
Bigfoot. I feel like it's Bigfoot. Oh no! It is though, Grandma. Grandma, Anthony.
Well, day number 2 is over. Got a little tan. Yeah, I had sunblock, but I guess some of it got scraped off throughout the day. I even have tan, like, on the back of my legs. Like, I don't know if you can make it out, but I got a good reddish color going through the back of my legs. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to deal with that for the next week. So, yeah. Just hope that when I go to MetLife, I mean, I can deal with the heat, but I just hope, like, I can make it. But for one, I do hope it doesn't rain. But like, if it's supposed to be sunny throughout the day, I just hope I don't have to go with this again. I even have tanning on the back of my elbow, it's right there and there. Yeah. Well, so racing didn't go as I hoped. Well, for a short course, we didn't do too bad. We qualified 4th. That's a plus, and I made it to round 2, but I spun out. But it does show that I have some potential in the short course. For electric, I qualified 12th. I'll take it, but got out raced by one of the guys. But I think even if I did make it to round 2, I think I would have been beat anyway by then. I'm not trying to beat myself up. It's just how I visioned it, I guess. But if I do come next year, if I'm able to get another truck or two, hopefully things do improve. That's just right now. That's just for the future. We have to wait and see. But now we're going to get some dinner at Tuck Barbecue Company. We're gonna make sure we're gonna get it to go. They close in an hour, so we're gonna get our food and head back to the Airbnb. So I'm about to watch Netflix, and yep, I have it set up finally. So now we are going to. I think I did do a taste test video on it before a long time ago, but if I did, I probably just don't remember. But oh, that's the peach cobbler. We're actually gonna save that for later. Does taste pretty good so far. Let's see what we got here. Ah, it's in this tray. I thought it was in that. So, got a little bit of one. We got one sandwich, and I didn't get the menu. We have one barbecue brisket sandwich and one. I think it's a tenderloin. It's supposed to be like the fattening sandwich. We'll go ahead and start with this one. I only have like a limited amount of macaroni and fries, so we'll just do this. I actually did get a spare tub of mac and cheese, so yeah, just as good as I remember. It's pretty good. The fries we're gonna leave out. I just know that they're gonna be standard. And there's the brisket. So we're gonna taste this. It's basically a brisket sandwich. It just has like bits and pieces that just has more fattening inside of it. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get the right sauce. I don't know if that's it. It has a little bit more of a sweetness to it. I don't know. Let's try this. I definitely taste this, the barbecue to it, so let's try it. Bon appetit. That is pretty good. Though I think when you get in the middle,
Good food. Gets really tender. Now as for the regular brisket sandwich. Okay, and there's a difference right there. The meat is like shredded. Ooh, and I ripped the bread. So, put 2 of the sauces on there actually. Bon appetit. Good sandwich, and it's more simple to eat. So now, peach cobbler. Tasty, yummy. So I'm gonna sit back and eat the rest of the food, and if there's anything, I do have a few other things that I would like to show if it does catch my interest. There was a few, but yeah. But if I'm able to, or if I don't know what to say, but after that, maybe I'll consider showing. Maybe I'll just do it for you. But anyways, guys, that's the Kurt Tuck's barbecue food.
Well, it's the last day here. Well, it's the last day of the event, and then tomorrow is my last day here as I will start heading out. So, what I'm actually going to do first on my way there is get some gas. Not a whole lot, but just for the day, and then tomorrow when I leave and head out, that's when I'll get gas for the tank completely. But, so today is freestyle, and so I messaged Joey if it was okay that I can freestyle the slash, and he said whatever truck you have and whatever truck you like. So basically that's heartwarming. So now I can freestyle 2 of my trucks. This still is going to leave me the question, and if I'm still able to consider it, and if I'm still able to pick myself up financially with a couple of RC trucks, then maybe I'll still do it. But right now that's still something I'm still going to think about. But anyways, I'm just going to finish cleaning up, packing, and then I'm actually going to be sure to, I don't have a lot of sunscreen left, but I'm going to be sure to spray every part of my body that I have. You know, I still have like this on my nose, this under my arm. I'm going to try to give you a better look. I don't know, the light might not help that much, but under my arm, back of my legs. I did spray myself prior, but I don't know, I guess I got scraped off during like the course of the day or something. But hopefully I'll be able to pull through. Tomorrow though, before I leave, I will shower myself, and then we'll head ourselves out from there. And you know, considering that we're right by the shore, you would think that, like, this is the thing I did, this is a thing that I was told right when I was in Odessa, California. I don't know if that's a town name, but it's right by the shore, and when you get to that part, it's usually a little bit more cooler and not so hot. But here, I think the reason why it's humid is because, like, we're right by a swampy area. So that's the reason why it's normally humid right over here. And so, yeah. I just hope that, like, before I go to Met, like, that most of these burns will go away on a basis. And I think, though, when I do the drive home, I will be in my car with the AC on for the majority of the drive. So hopefully I won't get my sun on the way back. And hopefully just throughout the rest of the week things will go well in my favor. But I just gotta be sure that, like, when I get the sunscreen, I just have to be sure I just have enough. Well, anyways, I'm gonna finish right here, and then I'll see you guys at the event.
Found another little guy. I got a... I don't know if this is the same guy I saw in that trash bin. But if he is, still quite around. I'm not going to try to bother or touch him because, you know, he's going to jump away, kind of scare me a little bit. But it's kind of nice to still see these little toads wandering around. Or maybe it is a frog, but quite a little bit different. But either way, still quite cool. Heading to the diner, finally. So there's still plenty of time before freestyle. So I'm gonna take this opportunity and finally go to the diner. So the schedule basically is still going according to plan. It did take a twist. I did miss out on the diner last night, which was my initial plan, and then I was gonna go to Kurtuk's tonight. But since I had to switch it up because of the time, I'm not deciding. Well, maybe today's the day. So let's eat.
I'm back. So freestyle didn't go in my favor either, but at the end I managed to pull off a pretty good encore, a killer encore with Mark Crush and Carolina Crusher. So yeah, and I did manage to find someone who does wrapping, monster truck wrappings, and he did tell me like how to apply wrapping to some of the trucks and such like that. But it was still a lot of fun. But hopefully if I come next year or the year after, hopefully I'll improve over time. But now it's time to chill out a little bit. Probably gonna dash a little bit, maybe for an hour or two, come back here and then wash up, cool down, and then rest up for the trip home tomorrow. So that's that. Well, it's my last day here and I'm about to head out. The bathroom and the bedroom is clean. And I also cleaned out the fridge, have my leftovers. And I also wrote my review in the book. I'm not going to show you that. It's my and the owner's business. But if I do come here next year and do an Airbnb, it's probably going to be at the house a little bit closer, which I was initially planning to. But this one is a little cheaper. But next time if I do come back here, we'll have to see how the next Airbnb does for us. But anyways, it's time to head out, but first I'm going to head to Waffle House and have a little brunch. Yummy. Well, I just had my breakfast at Waffle House. I should be good for the remainder of the trip. I do have like spare drinks in one of my to-go bags. So there's not really any need for me to stop for food, but if I do have to stop for something, it'd be either the restroom or gas. Anyways, it's time to go home. Well, I'm back home, guys. So I just spent like the last half hour to an hour unpacking. Had tuna fish for dinner. And so that's gonna wrap up. So I'm sorry that this vlog wasn't as I don't know, maybe not as long or maybe not as good as you were hoping it would be if it didn't meet your standards, but I try my best. And like if I do have someone with me next time, if I do go up there to compete on the No Limit RC World Finals, if I do bring someone, I'll surely ask them to film my highlights. And maybe hopefully, if anything, I'll film more in the future. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And if you like this video and if you'd like to see more, be sure to follow me, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Mark Galloway signing out.